History is filled with myths, stories passed down through generations, shaping our understanding of ancient civilizations. But what if I told you, many of the things you believe about ancient myths are completely false? Get ready to uncover the truth behind some of the greatest myths in history, because today we're exposing the biggest lies in ancient mythology. For centuries, Medusa has been portrayed as a hideous monster, cursed to turn men to stone. But did you know that Medusa wasn't always a monster? According to Ovid's Metamorphoses, Medusa was originally a stunning priestess of Athena until she was assaulted by Poseidon in Athena's temple. Instead of punishing the sea god, Athena cursed Medusa, turning her into a gorgon as punishment. She wasn't born a monster. She was a victim who was turned into a symbol of fear. When you think of a Viking, you probably imagine a fierce warrior with a horned helmet. But that's completely false. Archaeologists have never found a single Viking helmet with horns. The idea actually comes from 19th century opera costumes, not history. In reality, Vikings wore simple metal helmets or went bareheaded in battle. Cleopatra, Egypt's most famous queen. But did you know she wasn't actually Egyptian? Cleopatra was born in Egypt, but she came from a Greek family, the Ptolemies, who ruled Egypt after Alexander the Great's empire split. In fact, she spoke Greek as her first language. But she was no ordinary ruler. Unlike her predecessors, Cleopatra embraced Egyptian culture and even learned the language, becoming the first Ptolemaic ruler to do so. We've all heard the tragic story. The Great Library of Alexandria, home to the world's greatest knowledge, burned to the ground in a single catastrophic event. But history tells a different story. The truth is, the library didn't disappear overnight. It was gradually destroyed over centuries due to wars, looting, and neglect. Multiple fires and invasions, starting with Julius Caesar's siege, contributed to its downfall. It was more of a slow death than a single disaster. The Trojan Horse, one of the greatest military tricks in history. The Greeks supposedly built a giant wooden horse, hid soldiers inside, and fooled the Trojans into bringing it within their walls. But did this really happen? While the story comes from Greek legends, there's no archaeological evidence that the horse ever existed. Many historians believe it was a symbolic metaphor, possibly representing an earthquake, a siege engine, or even a hidden attack strategy rather than a literal wooden horse. History isn't always what it seems. The stories we were told as truth often turn out to be myths themselves. So next time you hear an ancient legend, ask yourself, is this really what happened?